Hey, what is going on, everybody? I came across this chart regarding housing prices and how much they have changed over the last 30 years. It was posted on Twitter by Graham Stephan, and I found this information to be really interesting. The data is provided by the FHFA, and it talks about 50 of the largest metropolitan statistical areas. Now, the home prices in this chart are not adjusted for inflation, but the price growth in nominal terms is staggering in many areas. And so let's go ahead and pull it up here on the screen right now so we can take a look at it. But here you have it, the housing price change from January 1991 to July of 2022. As I mentioned, this breaks down 50 different cities across the United States here, as you can see, and then you can see the level of price growth here. You can see even linear markets like Cleveland, Detroit, Chicago, St. Louis, Cincinnati. Over a 30-year period, they've gone up approximately 130 to 180%. So the Midwest would represent more of a linear market. That's going to be your slow and steady growth. The Northeast, probably coming in second, is probably more of what we would consider a hybrid market. You would see in some areas, you're going to just see sort of flat line, slow, steady, consistent growth. But in other areas, they may be a little bit more cyclical, where you see larger amounts of appreciation and or depreciation, depending on where you are in the market cycle. So the dark blue is cities like, let's see, Pennsylvania here, Pittsburgh, we have New York City, we have Philadelphia, Providence, Boston, etc. Then you have the West, which is probably going to be considered your most cyclical market, meaning you see bigger ups and bigger downs. And that starts off here in Sacramento, which is my market. And over 30 years, we've seen prices go up about 257%. So major increases over a 30-year period. And then you see areas like Seattle, Portland, and Denver with huge, staggering price increases of 576%. And then what I thought was the most interesting is in red, you have the South, which I would consider more of a hybrid market. You have cities like Atlanta, Washington, D.C., Charlotte, North Carolina, Orlando, Jacksonville, West Palm Beach. But you can see like areas like Miami, Nashville, and Austin have seen a major amount of price growth, with Austin coming in the top spot with a 30-year price appreciation of 630%. So as a real estate investor myself, when I look at a chart like this, what it tells me on a very high level is that the longer time horizon you have, the more likely you will be successful as a real estate investor. So what are your thoughts on this? Leave your comments below, and if you haven't done so already, please consider liking and subscribing for more videos just like this. See you next time.